He didn't see me not rock over top, and I literally stopped him and was like, I didn't do it. And he was like, I didn't see that, but yeah.
Hey, Jerome, this might be a stupid question, but if the highlight reel that's playing in your head is all the lowlights, it doesn't sound like playing football is very fun. But every time we talk to you, you seem like a guy who's having fun doing this. So how does that work?
That's the fun part to me. It's a challenge. It's every play, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know who's going to come for you. You don't know whose job is to knock your head off. That's fun to me. Just tackling guys, going up against, freshman running back, but he runs like he's a veteran. That's a challenge. That's fun to me, and that's what makes the game so fun. It's a new challenge every single play.
So to be haunted by bad plays is fun for you because that's what motivates you for the next play. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
You put it words like that. Yeah, that's correct. It's just a constant effort of you try to get better. And I just remember those bad plays. I always do it in 3 scales: bad plays, good plays, and great plays. You do a good play, that's what you're supposed to do. Great plays, you make a great effort or something like that. Bad plays is bad plays. So that's how I just grade myself.
Hey, Jerome, these guys have a couple of tight ends that have caught pretty big passes and stuff. You may have been asked as far walked over here, but what are you guys getting straightened out this week about covering the tight end?
Communication, be physical, and that's pretty much it. Communication, be physical. Whatever your job is, be physical with it, and make sure you talk about your team.
Jerome, how engaged are you over the weekend? Did you see what happened with Greg Schiano? How did the team take that? Did you see the internet?
I was not even aware of it. But I know the main focus is for all of us is Wisconsin. But I really wasn't even aware of it.
Coach Meyer said on Sunday that he wasn't going to allow you guys to get on social media or anything like that. Has that been the case?
I believe that's more of a personal player. My personal preference is try to stay off of it as much as you can. But
is that on like an everyday, weekly basis, or that's just kind of like this week?
Right now it's finals. Just a lot of things going on right now, so you just try to limit as much as you can. But it's more of a personal preference, really.
Jerome, explain Sam Hubbard in a nutshell. One play Saturday, he chased a guy out of bounds on the far side of the field. The next play, he's sacking the quarterback. You do some of the similar stuff, but he's a defensive end. But
yeah,
what drives him? What stands out about him in your opinion?
He's very smart. Even sometimes I have to make a check to the DN, and he sometimes will look back and tell me before I even say something. So that's what jumps off to me with Sam is smart and his effort. He goes and goes and goes, and you put those two together, they're unstoppable. So
how big of a test is this for you guys, especially linebackers Saturday? With this team can throw the ball over the top. They have pretty good play action. They have a running back who's number 2 or 3 in the country, freshman. You know what I'm talking about, Jonathan Taylor. But just what kind of test is this for you guys from your vantage point?
They're
physical.
Their O-line is physical. Their fullbacks are physical. Their tight ends are physical. Their running back run downhill. It's honestly going to be a battle. Who's more physical? Who's more has better toughness? So if that's the answer, I guess everyone in here is who's more tougher. And that's pretty much it.
Did y'all answer that question to a certain extent, at least in 2 games previous, Michigan State and Michigan over the last 3 weeks? What's your sense of that?
Wisconsin is, all respect, they're definitely better. They're undefeated. That running back, he runs downhill. He's not going to run around you. He's going to run through you. Bounce off tackles. Their O-line is amazing. So it's honestly just man-on-man who's better football. So it's going to be fun.
Jerome, what do you do, a guy like you, if one of those big offensive linemen is coming out to try to block you on a play, they're bigger than you, but you're quicker than them. What do you do? How do you deal with that?
That's like telling my secrets. But I think of an offensive mindset. When you have the ball and somebody's coming towards you, tackle you, what do? You try to make them, stop a little bit. Even with Joey Bosa, if you look at him, he stabs a lot, which is, it frees you just that moment. And that little moment makes the blocker off balance a little bit. And sometimes that's all I need. But it gets a little harder when guys just run at you and don't stop. But I also can stop on the dime. So it's really just a mind game of how fast they're coming, what they're going to do, what they're known to do. If they're big and just size-wise, you can just have to just do what you have to do.
But it's that running back Jerome Baker pops out again, huh?
A little bit.
Running back instincts.
A little bit.
Thanks, Jerome.